Hey everyone, I'm back and welcome to another video from SIC Forex. I hope that you're having a fantastic week, and in this video I will show you the settings and how to optimize EA Black Dragon for MT5. As always, nothing in this video is considered financial advice. It's all for informational purposes only. I will be using MetaTrader 5 for the testing. However, you will see that the bot is available for both MT4 and MT5, and it will currently set you back $30 to purchase this expert advisor. Now, the expert advisor runs on the indicator called Black Dragon, so I am going to download the demo version and test the expert advisor and using the indicator. Now, it isn't necessary to have the indicator to do the testing, so I'll also show you how to do that. As always, one of the first things that I do when I look at a new expert advisor is I take a closer look at the seller. So what you will notice that we've previously tested his hamster scalping bot, and that he also has a signal available for Black Dragon. Please note that it has only been running for 1 week. However, you can check under the signals option for MQL to see how the bot is currently doing. So it's only been running for a short period, but it has generated a profit of 3,700. The other thing that I like to do is I like to look at the different pairs that the author is trading for the expert advisor. So you'll see it's currently AUD USD, GBPUSD, and Euro USD. So what we are going to do next is take a quick look at what other information is available. Now, because we've previously used hamster scalping, a lot of the settings are the same, which makes it a lot simpler for us to test. And what we'll see from the images is that it gives us a monthly performance that is really impressive. So let's take a look at the Black Dragon indicator on our MetaTrader 5 platform. So I'm going to download the demo, and then we're going to run a visual test so that we can see what this trend and counter trend strategy and indicator looks like. So after you've downloaded the demo version, you can simply run a visual test to see what it would look like, and this will help you to optimize the bot. This is a great place to start if you want to change the settings for your expert advisor, because having a deeper understanding of the settings will improve your trading. So first we're going to give it a moment to load so that we can see what it looks like. So it identifies different areas of support and resistance on the chart, and then place buy and sell orders according to the different market conditions. Now you'll see it also has different tables showing us the different months and days that it's trading and what the overall prevailing trend is in the market. Again, you don't need the indicator to run the expert advisor. However, doing a visual test like this will help you to better understand how it works. Next, what we're going to do is save the template so that we can use it on our visual strategy test. So I'm going to save the template as Black Dragon. Yes, I'd like to replace it so that we can run it over the expert advisor and have a better idea how to trade it and run a profitable set file. So I'm going to use the AUD USD symbol, and we are going to test it on the 5-minute time frame. As always, it is best to test it against the time frame and instrument that you like to trade. So I'm going to run the test from the 10th of January 2022 until the 1st of May 2023. I'm going to use a delay of 5 milliseconds, and I'm going to use every tick based on real ticks and a deposit of 500 with a 1 to 500 leverage. So now that we have set all of the parameters for our testing, I'm going to select the visual mode and then load the template while the expert advisor runs so that we can have a better insight into what it does. So for now, I'm going to slow it down a bit until the first trades are placed and we can load the template. By doing this, we get a better visual idea of what it would look like and how it would run. You'll see that we have already placed a buy and a sell order. And then it shows us where the break even is for the buy and the take profit for the sell. On default, it is set at 200 points or 20 pips, and the trading stop is deactivated. So what you will notice is that it places multiple orders, and because of this reason, it is very aggressive. However, because it is so aggressive, it is able to generate a lot of profit. However, it is always important to take your profit into consideration for the amount of risk that is being taken in the market. The same as with the indicator, it uses multiple time frames to determine whether to buy or sell. So what we're going to do next is turn off the visual mode and run the default settings against the custom period that we have selected for the AUD/USD on the 5-minute time frame. The thing about these very aggressive grid style bots is, firstly, it places a lot of orders and you can potentially run the risk of blowing the account. For this reason, I recommend taking withdrawals from the account as soon as possible and removing the initial deposit when that opportunity arises. Because it's trading so many hours of the day and in such an aggressive way, we will need to use some of the filters because eventually it will blow the account. The problem is they are in the backtesting mode. There is no filter for news. What this means is that there are major news events happening and there's no filter currently enabled. The reason is there is no testing for news in the backtesting mode. So what we will see is, by trading all of the hours of the day and not making any adjustments, that it does blow the account. However, there is still opportunity to further improve this by setting specific times the same way as we notice from the author. So it went up to quite high amount before finally blowing the account, and this was on a 0.01 lot. So what we're going to do next is make some adjustments to the settings so that we can avoid this happening in the future. So when we take a closer look at the chart that's produced by the backtest, you'll see the aggressive style that the bot uses. Because of this, it is able to generate daily returns. However, once the market starts making a strong trend in a specific direction, you will see the drawdown skyrocketing until potentially it could blow the account. So it traded until March using the default settings from 2022. However, you'll see once it entered a strong uptrend, the bot was still placing orders. However, eventually it blew the account. So what I've noticed from this is that it uses a very aggressive lot multiplier for the grid. What this means is, even though it starts on a 0.01 lot, the lot size increases very aggressively. So for this reason, I am going to firstly enable a few filters, including the stochastic, and then I am also going to change the lot multiplier. Now, the stochastic gives us a range between which it is excluding trades, with setting an upper level at 90 with a downer level at 10. Additionally to this change, I'm also going to change the lot multiplier from 1.5, which in my opinion is very aggressive, to 1.3. By doing this, we can additionally get smaller lots in the grid, which could potentially stop it from blowing the account. You will notice on default that the maximum lot is set to 5 and the take profit is set at 20 pips. However, the trailing stop on default is disabled. What I am going to do for the trailing stops, I'm going to start it at 150 points or 15 pips and then let it trail by 50 or 5 pips. Lastly, I'm going to change the maximum spread filter so that it doesn't place trades when there are curiously high spread in the market. Typically, you will find high spread during news and other events, so I wanted avoiding trading those events by also setting a specific time as we previously did with our hamster scalping video. If you'd like to take a closer look at our hamster scalping video, I'll list it in the description below. So what we'll see from the testing results is only after a couple of days, from the 10th until the 21st, it was able to generate the $30 that you paid for the bot back. In my opinion, it is better to start trading with a less expensive robot. I often get messages from you guys asking me to review bots that are over $1,000. However, if you think about it logically, what trading capital would you need to make your return? The alternative is to start with a smaller or less expensive bot and then finding the way to optimize it according to your own specific strategy. By doing this, you'll see that we've avoided those major news events by simply trading during low volume times in the market. By doing this, not only are we able to still generate a healthy return, as you will see, our initial deposit is already up to $1,300. By doing this with a smaller initial investment in the bot, you can not only grow a small account, however, you're also setting your toe into the water with something that is less expensive. Now you will see because of the style, it does still go into drawdown. And this is important to consider when selecting your grid bot, because most of these bots do have high drawdown periods. So do take that into consideration before you select the bot that you would like to trade. So what I will do is I will make this set file available on the Google Drive, which will be listed in the description. So make sure to test it out for yourself. And also, if you'd like to, you can adjust it for other instruments. We would have noticed from the signal that the author also trades the Euro USD, the GBP USD, and the instrument that we are testing today, the AUD USD. Do take into consideration, for those of you that are not already doing it, that if you have such a large quantity of lots that you could potentially qualify for a rebate. So let's take a look at the final results. Our initial deposit of $500 got a total net profit of $1,138.85. Not bad for a $30 bot. The gross profit was 1,874 with a gross loss of 736. Our balance drawdown was 5%. However, our equity drawdown was very high at 42%. It still gave us a healthy profit factor of 2.55 with a recovery factor of 1.93. You'll see that because of the time filter, that predominantly most of the trades were entered between 2 and 3 in the Asia session. Out of the total 539 trades placed, it was able to win 74.58% of these trades, with a large quantity of trades being placed in February. I think it could be possible by making a few more adjustments to further improve the bot. However, you will need to do this for your specific broker. Remember, because of the difference in spread, slippage, and all of the above, that each broker will need to have its own optimized set file. The last recommendation that I have is because of the scalping style entry that I would recommend using a VPS. The reason is your VPS can be constantly running and you can go on with your day. So I hope that you found this video helpful. And if you like any part of it, make sure to drop it a like. Until next time, happy trading. Bye.